Hello, I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to transform your style. The first tip is wear properly fitting clothing. When I was over 300 pounds, I used to wear clothing that was 3 sizes too big, thinking that because I was ashamed of my body, that was going to cover it up. Well, it didn't work. It was a fashion failure. The same thing holds true for wearing clothing that's too tight. Don't do it. Just wear clothes that are comfortable, that fit you properly. The second tip is dress for the occasion. Now, I'm one of those people that likes to push that fashion envelope. I like to dress outside that fashion box, and it is appropriate when I go to fashion events. I used to go to a lot of fashion events, not so much now with the pandemic, but I could dress outside that fashion box, and it was fine because there were a lot of creative people at these events. So it worked. Now, an example of when it didn't work was a couple years ago, I went to my great niece's high school graduation. So I traveled from Nashville to my small hometown in Ohio, and I decided to wear one of my wearable art hats. I had on a short skirt, I had on leggings, I had on heels that are probably that high. And looking back on the pictures, I look ridiculous. Now, I thought at the time that, oh, I'm looking good, but clearly I was not. So dress for the occasion. The third tip is embrace your body regardless of the size. Don't get in the mindset of, when I lose weight, I will look fabulous. No, look fabulous now. You need to embrace your body no matter what size you are, and don't get in a rut. I got into a huge rut. When I was a tech analyst for a company, it was business casual, and I was very large, and I was in what I call now Henley hell, because I wore the same type of shirt every single day of the week. I had it in different colors, but it was that same button shirt, long sleeves. I wore the same type of pants, and I had one pair of shoes, and when they wore out, I had a backup pair, so that I always had a pair that I could wear. And I was in a total rut. So what got me out of that rut was because one day my boss and I decided we were going to dress like each other. So at this point, I was 275 pounds. And my boss used to wear the sharpest shoes. I mean, she had boots with heels on them, and she always had a different pair of shoes on every day, and she wore jeans. And so I didn't want to go out and spend the money, especially since I'm not a jeans person anymore. So I went to Goodwill. I found some great Steve Madden shoes, and I found some jeans. And as I was looking around the store, I was like, oh my God, they have great clothes here. I could transform my style at a fraction of the cost, and as I lose weight, I can get more things. And so that's where my style transformation came from. The fourth tip is, if it does not fit, get rid of it. Now, I have been known to hold on to clothing for decades. And I remember this lady from church and I having a conversation, and she was beautiful. She was in her early 70s, and she always looked so put together. And so we were talking about fashion, and she goes, Cindy, she goes, I've just had a come to Jesus moment in my closet. I am no longer a 6. I'm now an 8. I'm never going to get back down to a 6. So I got rid of it all. She said, I was tired of fighting with that size game. And so I thought, that makes sense. Why am I holding on to clothing that I can no longer wear? And then to top it off, I would wear it anyway. So make sure that you do what I say is a 9-month rule. If you haven't worn it 9 months, you're not going to wear it. And how I get rid of it, because I can make up excuses in my mind. Oh, I might need this, or oh, I'll lose weight. And what I'll look at, like for example, I'll look at a suit. Should I keep it or not? And I'll want to hang on to it, but then a thought will come to my head. Someone needs that suit to wear to an interview. And it'll be a suit I haven't worn in years. And so that makes me get rid of it. Which leads me to the fifth tip. Don't use money as an excuse to dress like crap. Don't do it. There is no excuse. Transforming your style, you can do it inexpensively. You can go to thrift stores. You can go to estate sales. You can find things online. There's so much variety out there. Don't use your size as an excuse. Don't use age as an excuse. The older we get, the more our style changes. And when I was middle-aged, I used to use it as an excuse. Well, I'm middle-aged, nobody cares, so let me dress like crap. Well, now I'm past that middle-aged stage. I don't have a lot more time on this earth. So I say look fabulous today, no matter what. And then work it into your lifestyle. So if you're retired, you could still throw that hoodie on and those leggings. Make sure they match. Make sure you have a little makeup on. Put a little jewelry on. Put a little effort into it, because we can look good at any age. Wear clothing, don't let the clothes wear you, which kind of goes back to my point of don't wear clothes too small, don't wear clothes too big, don't put too many accessories on. I think about a professor I had in college, Dr. Rudd, who said one thing that's remained with me all these years. She said, when it comes to accessories, when in doubt, don't. If you're looking in front of the mirror and you're trying to decide whether to add that necklace or add that scarf and you're questioning it, that means you shouldn't wear it. It's too much. Don't do it. So in summary, this is all a process. It's small steps will make you feel better. I mean, have fun in your style journey. I'm having a great time with it. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to subscribe and be notified when I put out more videos, I post twice a week. So style on and enjoy your journey.